It's easy work boxing, about to hit you everywhere but under your feet with this one. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. Please like, comment, and subscribe to the channel. About to hit you everywhere but under your feet with this. This video is about black parenting. How it has changed from the 80s, 70s to 90s to 2000s. This is something that is a major part of the black community and a reason why the black community is at an all-time high at failing. Nowadays, most mothers are single parents due to the fact that jail, deaths of black men are at an all-time high as well. So, you can look at it from that standpoint and understand that the lack of a man being in the household is the major reason of why you see so many killings and so many young men out here doing and portraying themselves as they are. But I'm going to start with the small parts from when they are children, small children. And this is something I see common today. Cursing, acting as if you're grown is cute. They consider that to be cute now. A child cursing like a grown man, grown woman, little girls twerking at parties in front of their mothers and they're applauding them on. Little boys being called savages and beasts, riding around in the car listening to Webby, Gucci, and any other artist that mostly promotes ignorant, coonish music. This is what's out there today. Okay? This is why you see 7-year-olds twerking. This is why you see 7-year-old boys talking with their pants sagging, with a gold chain on, talking like they're grown men because the parents promote it. And what you are doing is you are leading your child into a lifestyle of which they know nothing about, which they will have to learn, and a lifestyle of ignorance and disrespect. What parent would actually sit up and allow their child to curse in front of them? Not only that, a mother of a female child will allow her daughter to get up and dance and parade her ass, excuse my language, her butt, in front of grown men, other little boys, and this is just fashionable now. This is like wearing new clothing now. It's not cute. Okay? And also this, there are grown women out here sharing grown information with teenage daughters. That's the dumbest shit in the world. The perception that you are giving your daughter from your interactions with men has nothing to do with your daughter. You could tell your daughter certain things, but telling your daughter your business, what goes on in every interaction with you and a man, that is stupid. That should not go on. A man telling his son every interaction that goes on with a woman, everything they're done, everything that it is that they do is wrong. You should not do that. You have to inform your children of certain areas of being with a man or a woman, but you don't tell them the entire aspect of what's going on with you and a man or a female. Because once they hear that, they create their own judgment and their own mind frame. And coming from somebody that they feel knows better, they gonna ride with your judgment. If a mother is telling a man, if a mother is telling a daughter, hey, go out there and find you a man with a lot of money, that's what she gonna do. If a man is telling his son, go out there and find you a woman with a lot of money, this, that, and other, that's what he gonna do. And that should not be the mentality of what's going on. There's no more home training, no more respect in the household. There's no more respect outside. Children walk past people and curse them out. And if you go and tell their mothers that they cursed you out, they will get mad at you. They will feel like you did something wrong. Months ago, I had to tell a little boy, hey, I'm a grown man. Don't come around me talking like that. There's no respect anymore. Why? Because there is lack of parenting in the household. Lack of parenting in the household. And that don't mean necessarily just because the dad is in prison or gone that they are not respectful. I know respectful children whose father are in prison. That doesn't have anything to do with it. It's not because the mother go out every weekend and want to enjoy herself that the children have lack of respect and home training. Because I know mothers out here, personally, who do what they do, they enjoy themselves, and they son, when they see me, yes sir, no sir. Can I take your garbage out for you? Can I earn $1? There are children out here like that, but that comes from parenting. Parenting your children right. No more ass whoopings are issued out. Half of the women I see nowadays, true enough, your son be fly as hell. Nice clothes, nice outfit, clean haircut, well taken care of. But you are turning your sons into females. And this has been proven from the 90s generation and the 2000s generation. You are turning your sons into women. You pamper your son, which I can understand. There's probably no father there. Probably no father there. You pamper your son. They don't have to do anything for real in your house. They stand up and talk to you as if they are a man. And any smart man like myself would never come into your household and try to take over. What I mean by take over is put his foot down and be the man of the house when you are already there taking up for him. Don't let him do what he want to do. Let him do what he want to do. Your boyfriend tell you something about, hey, he need to clean up his room. He need to learn the value of $1. He need to come work with me on weekends. But the first thing you do is say, that's not my son. This is why young black men are out here murdering each other, listening to this bull crap music that's talking about nothing but murdering and money. And guess what? The mothers, you are out here paying for it. You are out here buying skinny leg jeans, choke chains that women wear. You are buying this for your sons. Giving them money to go buy pistols. A 17-year-old, 16-year-old that can't pay a bill in your house, if you ask them for the money for a water bill, they don't have it. But you spent your money on Jordans, skinny leg jeans, choke chains, and pistols. And then when something happened, the first thing you want to yell is, he was a straight A student. He never did anything wrong. Now let me go into the form of females. From 14 to 13, I've seen this. And no curfew, go out to parties, live life like a grown woman because they're watching you. By 16, 17 pregnant. And guess who they gonna follow? And guess who gonna guide them? You. The same one, 3 baby daddies out of 3 children, or it could be 3 children with 2 baby daddies, and they're watching you the entire time. The entire time. Watching every conversation, every argument, and everything. So what you think they're going to do when they get older? They seeing you probably bounce from man to man, or a man bounce from woman to woman. They've seen fighting, arguing, cursing each other out in front of people, children. So what do you think they're going to do when they get older? Now also let me go in on the economics of it. Let's say a woman gets food stamps. I've seen black mothers do this. Your child, you cook. Mama, I don't like that. A child has an option now. When we were little 80s babies, we didn't have an option. Either you gonna eat or get your ass whooped or go to sleep. Or you gonna go to sleep hungry. It's either one. Now, I don't wanna eat that, mama. You go in and break down your stamps to supply a child that can't pay a bill. They can't give you shit on a bill. And then as soon as the stamps run out, you looking at your man like we need groceries. And then get mad when he say, we had groceries, but you decided to give children options. You breaking down your stamps. You breaking down what they are giving you. Stop doing that. Whatever you cooking, you put on the stove, this is for you. If you don't want to eat it, take your ass to bed home. I'm not finna go cook nothing else and break down my food because you don't want to eat something tonight. But once again, when a man speaks on it, these stamps for my children. You ain't their father. Remember that when I have to go buy food. Because I'm not their father. Because I'm not their father. Remember that when I have to go spend my hard-earned money on buying food for children that you are giving options. You are letting run you. I posted a post on Facebook the other day. A woman with a picture on her at the top and at the bottom. And then at the top, it had a woman with her son on her shoulder. It said, she said she didn't need a man because she was independent. At the bottom, you see what's going on today. Colorful hair, tight ass pants, dressing like women, being gay, homosexual. No disrespect to anybody who's homosexual or gay. But that is not in a man's nature. No disrespect towards you, but that is not in a man's nature. This is what happens when there's not a man in the house. What do you have today? Young women. Don't even know what gay is, lesbian is. Now all of a sudden want to be with a woman. You know where this come from? Women being bisexual. Women switching over. Oh, a man hurt me. Now I have to go be with a woman. But you're not realizing your wants are exposed in front of your child. So when they see that, they think, oh, it's cool for me to go be gay. I can wake up tomorrow and say, hey, no, you know what? I don't like dealing with boys. I'm going to deal with girls. The parents are giving children options to decide who and what they are at a young age. But you don't see it as that. You see it as I'm being who I am. And then you will make an excuse to justify your wrongdoings. Oh, I don't want to be with a man because it's a lot of men that don't want to work. It's a lot of women that don't want to work. It's not about what you feel is necessary for you. It's about the portrayal, the image that your child needs. Your child needs to see a man in your household. He needs it for the deep voice. Have you ever, I know children now I don't be around as a father. When I'm around there with the mother, I'm playing with them, talking to them. When I speak to them and they hear my voice as a man, they sit the fuck down. When the mother tells them something to do, they feel like it's an option. I don't have to do this. I'm not scared of you. But when a man speak it, and I'm not lying about this, they sit down. Every woman needs a man in the house. Every man needs a woman in the house. If that was the case, they wouldn't have created men and women. We'd all just be men. We'd all just be women. We need each other. And it's not to be showing a child a man with a man or a woman with a woman. And I'm not disrespecting anybody. I have family members that are gay. But the truth is the truth. The truth is the truth. It's not supposed to be like that. Stop being friends with your children. Show them home training. If you have to, do what's necessary to take anything away from them that they love. Games, going outside, spend the night at a cousin's house. Make them come home with every book that they have. One thing that I've noticed, every child that comes home with the new J's, they never have a book or a folder in their hand. Every child that has on regular Nikes, Felines, or any other name brand shoe that is not popular, they have their books, they have book packs full of books, they have folders, everything. But the children I see with the new colorful J's on that just came out Saturday, they have nothing. They ain't doing no homework. Why? Because they're more worried about materialistic shit that they learn from their parents, from you, instead of learning something. We have to stop this. Stop promoting ignorance and bullshit. Teach your children to love each other, love their neighbor. We all we got. You don't see that? You so focused on sending your children to school to outshine the neighbor that your children is 18, 15 and reading on a fifth grade level. It's ridiculous. Stop it. Stop it. Stop buying your children ignorant mixtapes. Murder, murder, murder. I make more money than you. My girl is pretty than you. You broke. My house is bigger than yours. You are poor. And you buy that for your children? You give a son that don't work at 16, 15, which I didn't always work since a teenager. You give him money to buy clothes and pistols? And then when something happened to him, he was a straight A student, he never harmed anybody? Come on now. What is a 14-year-old doing out at 11:30? What is a 12-year-old doing out at 11:30? What are you doing? Why in newspapers are we reading a 14, 16-year-old got shot at 1:30 in the morning? What are you doing? Why is your child not in the house? Because they're still a child. They're 16, 15, not 18. The only time a child should be able to speak in your house if they can give money on the bill. You have no options. You are not grown. When you have money for a bill, I can hear your opinion. And that's it, your opinion. You don't hold no court. You have no justice in this household. But I am willing to hear your opinion because you contribute. Most households I see now, nigga ain't giving up a quarter or a dime and talk to you like he your man. Oh, my son is crazy. You might not want to come over there. I'm crazy too. What the hell is you talking about? You automatically you telling me to bow down to a child. You see what's going on now? You are telling me to bow down to a child. Are you serious? Are you serious? To my black women, I love you. I give you full credit for your hardships and the pain you have went through for dealing with men that are not men. But you must understand, you hold part majorly in this situation. You hold part majorly in this situation. Now, I've seen the old 1970 interviews where women were asked, you want to be with your baby father or the man who fathered your children? No, I do not. This ain't nothing made up. This is something that's viewed on Facebook. Where you see in the 70s they was asking women. No, I do not. If you take a father out the house, you are taking discipline, respect, the value of a dollar, earning it out of a household. It doesn't matter what you make. It doesn't matter what you want. Stop wanting a successful man and work with the one that you got. Stop jumping on the gravy train and work with the one that you got. Because it's destroying the black household. And it's out here every day. Everybody out here dying. Dudes walk around every day with pistols on them. It's destroying us. Because there are no men in there to structure the house. There are no real women in there to structure the house. I ain't talking about party goers, rotel makers, food in the freezer that you always can cook. I'm talking about women that cook, teach their children. A man comes in, steps down, she respects it. If he's wrong, he's wrong. And she moves from that way. It's none of that no more. No home training. No respect for your elders. And people wonder why, what's going on. We have to bring this back first. Because all I see in the future, no doctors, no lawyers, a bunch of rappers and wannabe gangsters who ain't never struggled, who they had Jordans and shoes their whole life, but they want to be gangsters. We have to fix this. Stay with the person you're with. Love your children's father. Be with your children's father. Get married. Live a life. Have a household. Fuck trying to fuck with the dope boy. Fuck trying to fuck with the card scamming girl, the booster girl. Stay with who you love and who you need to be with. That's destroying the black household. It's easy work boxing. Thank y'all for y'all time. I appreciate everything y'all do for me. The donations, watching the videos. But we got to fix this shit, man. For real, man. Please subscribe to the channel. Please donate. I appreciate everything y'all do for the channel. Watch over yourselves, man. Be safe. This easy work boxing. Hit that notification bell. If you like to donate, go to username, go to about. I would truly appreciate anything you can give. I'm out.